What is up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online for another Modern Master draft. This pack is decent. The uncommon are pretty strong. I think I like Harmonize more than Battle Mage and Protector. There's the Nravas Horror, which is great. Magma Jet is fine, but not that amazing, I think. Spider's decent. Overall, the pick is between Horror and Harmonize, I think. And it's quite close. I like both cards a decent amount. This pack has a decent amount of green and, well, yeah, I guess I'd rather pick Horror just because there's a lot of green. I mean, it's not always a consideration, but when the pick is pretty close, I tend to go in the color that's, that's... What? Never pass that card. Never, ever pass that card. This is probably the best card in the entire set. I don't know, it might be better than Planeswalker and whatnot. And it is sick with the Horror. Like, if you play that, pair, and untap, or if you have 8 mana, you pretty much just win the game. You have basically 2 unkillable creature, kind of. If you have a card like Horror, it's just over. Card is busted. Seal of Doom is very good too, but I'll pick Navigator. Soul Ransom now? Alright, I mean... I'll take it. Ultimate Arm is funny, but it's just... Even if we end up playing red somehow, Soul Ransom is still gonna be a better card, so... Well, that's pretty good. Another Horror? I'll take it. I mean, I have 2 6-drop already, but I will play 2 Horror, even 3 maybe. Therm Visions is medium. Necropolis would be good fixing, but yeah. I mean, sure. If you give me the Horror Deadeye Navigator Soul Ransom deck, I'll play it. That's interesting. I mean, third pick Soul Ransom is great, but what would you ever pick over Navigator? What on earth could you pick over that? I truly think it might be just the best card in the entire set. Like, I think it's better than Liliana in Limited. I don't know. Maybe even better than Bonfire of the Dam. I don't know. Bonfire is pretty sick, but card is sick. I think this is a deck that's gonna be happy to have a Wall of Frost in it, actually. I do like Vanish into Memory quite a lot, but I think I don't mind just staying blue-black for now. And Wall of Frost, when you have some super powerful late-game cards like this, is completely fine. Wall of Denial. I think we just pick Rakdos Signet. Right now it's kinda off color, but we could play red. We could wanna splash for some red cards. And when you have such powerful late game Signet, even if they are not fully on color, are quite good. Wall's good. Grasp Alchemy and Night Terror are all fine, playable, but yeah, looks like a Signet to me. It just blinks the creature, right? I've never played against a with the card yet. But I assume, yeah, it blinks the card, and when it comes back, you can soulbound again. So I guess the opponent can, break that by having an instant speed removal when the soulbound trigger occurs again. But other than that, it's pretty much GG. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you have that in Horror and you untap, you just get to bound 3 thing and make them discard 3 every turn. Spire Monitor is decent. I don't like Shimmering Grotto. Don't think we'll be playing Blink, really. Could see picking Sylvan Ranger. Probably gonna go with that. Monitor is medium. and there's a chance we end up playing green. And there's a web. I think we just pick Dimir Gilgate though. Monitor, Alchemy are quite replaceable. Monitor is actually not the worst when you are a little bit short on win condition. It's a fine win condition in your blue control decks. Flyer are pretty solid at killing people in this set. And there's not many of them, so they just tend to kill. But when you already have 2 Horror and Navigator, I don't think you need to care too much about the Drakes. Harmonized Wield? What? The guy who took Thornscape Battle Mage should have picked Harmonize. Even if you are Naya, Harmonize is gonna be better than Battle Mage. I don't get it. I'm not gonna cut it though, it's not it's a league, so it doesn't really matter. Alchemy is a fine pickup for the deck. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't think we'll be blinking. I could see splashing for red though, so I'll pick the red Gilgate in case. Chill is a playable if we need one. Electromancer, not looking great right now. And not exactly a card you want to be splashing for. Ezetao is playable. That's a good start. I don't know what people are drafting though. I mean, Harmonize? Really? Wheeling? Well, that's pretty nice. I don't mind Night Terrors. I think getting one is pretty easy though. Grasp I think is should be picked slightly higher though. And a Monitor, which I might play. Well, that's a great start. Jeez, what are people drafting at this table? What the hell? Goblin Guide. I might just pick it. It's not worth a lot of money, but leave it. And I'm not like a sucker for money. My cut is usually around 5 ticks. If it's more than 5, I usually pick the card. It's not the case for Guide, but what am I picking otherwise? Like Ogre of Bolas is extremely medium. Probably gonna wheel. We don't have many instant and sorceries now. I cannot play Beetle. I'd rather play Guide. If I'm playing some red cards, I'd rather play Guide over Madcap Skill or Maka. So like, there's really nothing. I guess you could. No, there's nothing. I'm not gonna splash for Splicer, which is the best card in the pack, kind of. I mean, Guildmage is good too. Yeah. Ooh, Resto Angel is sick. Love the card. Inquisition I think is medium. I like it a lot in Cube, but I feel like in this set people are doing some stronger thing, and the real threat are actually cards that cost more than 4. And Disruption is not that important. I'm not the biggest fan. I might just pick the Simic Signet. Again, kind of off color, but we want the Signet. Could try to splash for Angel. Angel is pretty busted with Horror. Maybe I don't know. Kinda wanna pick it. I feel like it's wrong. It's wrong though. I did it. Whatever. Gruul Signet is completely off color. Gargoyle is good if I end up splashing for white. Teaching is probably wheeling, Ezetao is bad. Yeah, I don't know. Opportunity. I guess I'll pick that. To have quite a little bit too much 6-drop though. No, it's not too much, but I can't really pick more of them. Azorius Guildgate, and we try to make the splash real, or Bolas. I think I'll try to make the splash real. Compulsive Research. Sure. So we want some Signets. Completely off-color Signets are a little bit bad though. Like maybe picking it was probably right to pick Simic Signet over Resto Angel, but I don't know. I wanted the anyhow. Ooh, close. I love Mistraven, but do we just pick Ords of Signet, which helps splashing if we are doing that? Yeah, I think it's Signet. I love Miss Raven though. And it's great with Angel, but I guess if we don't pick Signet here, we are pretty unlikely to actually play the Angel. We have a lot of 4, a lot of 6. We need to... We don't have any Rimwall right now, really. Ooh, I love Seagate Oracle. Yeah, this deck is lacking Rimwall. I mean, Horror kinda acts as a Rimwall, but it's not really, you know, it's not gonna get rid of the thing forever, unless they are Hellbent. Still probably gonna play the Signet just for the acceleration, even though it doesn't help with the mana. I kinda hate Shimmering Grotto, but I could see playing that. I'm gonna splash for white, so guessing Missionary on turn 2 is gonna be pretty tough, and even then it would be more of a sideboard option. That being said, the good news is that while I really don't like Grotto, the cards we are splashing for are decent to splash using Grotto. Like, I don't mind casting a Resto Angel on turn 5 or Tower Gargoyle on turn 5. That card is just extremely clunky in aggressive deck. Like, if you try to fix your mana base in aggressive deck with that, it's just gonna not work out. Because if you play everything a turn later, it's not good enough. I mean, right now we are actually mostly blue with a slight touch of black and a slight touch of white. We don't even have much more black than white, to be honest. Don't think I'll play Teachings, but who knows. I guess Recover might have been better. I'm not thrilled about main decking Recover, though. I could see Kraken Hatchling being fine in this main deck. The 0-4 for 1 mana, 1 blue. In some deck, it's a fine card. Some deck just wants a 1 mana 0-4, and this could be one of these decks. When you just care about living long enough to cast your 6/6 drop and your card advantage, just go for the 0-4. It's not a very sexy card, but it's gonna keep you alive quite handily. There's a decent amount of 3-power creature in this set, whether it be golems, centaurs, or just some random 3/2s, 3/3s, so 4 toughness is a good number. I don't feel like Torrent of Souls should ever go that late, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna really get to use that in my deck. I guess I have a little bit of free red mana, and the stronger part, I think, in this deck at least, is the reanimation part of the card. So maybe. Yeah, no teaching today. Yeah, I gotta recover anyways. Don't think I'm gonna... 2 recovers, alright. Probably picking the Guildgate was better. Blink. Well, if we are splashing for white, I might play Blink. Blink is decent with Oracle, great with the horrors. I don't know. I'd rather be, you know, base white splashing for blue for the Blink, but I'm still gonna... because, you know, you'd rather splash for the flashback color, but it's still potentially fine. Probably gonna pick Scalding Tarn here. I don't really need the fixing for red, but, you know, it's just the money. If it was not... if it was a Phantom draft, I think I would pick either Agony Warp or... yeah, probably Agony Warp, because Pass and Master Splicer might be slightly better, but I think I'd rather just pick the on-color card, basically. Mind Shatter, Dimir Signet. No. Oh, it's close. I mean, Mind Shatter is the strongest card. I don't think there's any doubt about that, but when I look at my curve and what I want to be doing, I feel like I need the Signet more than the Mind Shatter. Like, Mind Shatter is super powerful late game, but I already have a super powerful late game. I just want to be able to cast it and not die. And Dimir Signet is just so perfect here. There's a chance it wheels, but I don't think it's very likely. Harmonize is probably gonna wheel somehow. Hopefully we can wheel a Gilgate, the Hours of Gilgate, that'd be sweet. I don't know, Mind Shatter is sick, don't get me wrong, it's among the best card in the set, but do we really want more power and more card advantage? I don't think so. I think we just need to make sure we can get to the late game. Ooh, Miss Meadow Witch is sick. Miss Meadow Witch with Dinarava's Horror is... yeah. Yeah. Miss Raven, great. Love it. Azorius Signet, amazing. Lovely. I don't think I'll play a 5th Signet. Could see GIF being good against aggressive deck. I'm not gonna main deck it though. Okay, so we have one of each Signet, which is nice. And the red fixing actually matters because of Torrent of Souls. Love the deck, I think it's very good. We don't have any removal, but we have some strong creatures, so I don't think it's really an issue. I'm gonna pick Seagate Oracle here because I'm actually missing a couple playables. I love the card. And at this point we are probably playing Blink, actually. Yeah. A lot of value packed in this deck. It's just light on removal. But you know, if you can Resto Angel / Blink or Navigator, a couple Dinarava Horror, you might still be very fine. Spire Monitor, not great, but it fits the curve fairly well, and I mean, I don't have anything better right now. I have the Crippling Shield that I can play if I want to. Maybe Ezetawa actually, since I'm light on removal. It's not really a removal though. Familiar's Ruse. Playing 11 creature. It's great with Seagate Oracle. Decent with Misthaven. It's a bit. I think trying to use that with Horror is asking for a little bit too much. Maybe I just pick Pyroclasm for the side. I'm splashing for red, but I do have a couple of a little bit of red fixing, and in the matchup where it's good, it's really good. Even if you cannot cast it right away on turn 2, you often want to wait a little bit anyways. Not thrilled about playing second Alchemy. I don't think this is really a lookout deck either. I'm not gonna splash for Attend Knight. Yeah, oh, what? Do we play a second Blink? Not sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good targets. You can also use that just to dodge a removal. It's not dead if you just have a creature with no enter the battlefield effect. Maybe. Not sure that I want it in the main. Ogre of Bolas. If we don't play the Blink, the second Blink, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit. It's not a lot, but the 1/3 body is not the worst. It's something more to be blinking, and we need that last playable. I think it might be better than second Blink. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just clunky if we end up with 2 Blink and nothing great to blink. So I'd rather lean toward a more a safer distribution, basically. And I don't think we'll play anything more. Ogre Jailbreaker is not that bad. I don't think we want a 4-drop. I don't think I'll play the second Ogre. Boros Signet. Nah. I mean, I'm playing a bit of white and of red, but no, I'm playing too many. Well, I guess I could play 5 Signet and 16 lands. Yeah, actually, I think that actually makes sense. Yeah, I think that Signet can replace a land here. I don't really need to add a mountain, but maybe I want one just for the Torrent of Souls. We don't need a lot of black actually. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black. I want a lot of blue for sure. This actually sounds quite right to me, but blue, 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 3 blue, 5 blue, 12. We can maybe play one less island and one more plains. I think that's gonna do the trick. Alright. Basically, blue with a touch of black, red, and white. The deck seems good. I definitely like it. We'll see how it performs. I hope you guys enjoyed the draft. Drop a like if it's the case. Thank you for watching, and see you for round 1.